Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. Ideal. Right, you go right there, and then I'm going to also upgrade that one, and that will allow both of them to run, and then it will also sort of bring in the extra iron ore that's coming from up there, and that's the iron ore bit dealt with. Now, I want to go and get some carbon nanotubes, which I think are over this way. Are they? Okay, maybe they're not over this way. Oh, no. They're back over this side. I'm going to run back over here. We've got crystals. That's the graphite bit there. So where's the nanotubes? I thought I had the nanotubes being made back over that side. I need a couple hundred of them, that's all. I don't need loads, but I do need a couple hundred of them. Well, they're obviously not being made over here. Oh, I think I know where I've got these. That's that bit right there. Back. Ignoring all of this. Over the other side of the oil. We go all the way back through over here. So graviton lenses. I wanted some of those. Got these now going into a storage right here. So we can grab some of them. And there are these carbon nanotubes. Making a whole load of these. But I'm not putting them into storage, am I? That's the in-feed coming in, and then I've got the out-feed IC. There we go, we got that. That's coming in, down. That's coming in right there. So if I click on there, and then open that one, and I go like this. That's a full 100, stack 100, that's 200. And there's just over 300. Okay, so we've got those right in there. Now, let's have a look back in this side. We've got the vertical launching site. I've got a whole load of graviton lenses. I just picked up like 100 of them. I got a mass of the nanotubes, which we can use for making these. I've already got 80 titanium alloy. Just need 10 quantum chips. Quantum chips are being made over this side. That is actually the bit on here that is running slower than anything else. But I'm picking them up now. So I'm just going to sit here like this, and I'm going to pick up all of these quantum chips that I can. I don't need to worry about needing them for the green blocks, because the green blocks, because I'd let the game run for so long, they're actually doing just fine. So we've got plenty of them. If I open this, I got 13 quantum chips now. That makes 20. Is that going to be enough? That might actually be enough. I don't think I need... Yeah, that is more than enough. I got 2 of them now. So a vertical launching site right there. I'll get that one started. Don't need so many of these lenses either. It's the chips here. It's the plain filters. Those are the materials coming in to make those. That's the bit that's time consuming. They're coming over from the other side, but they do take a little bit to get here, and they get all the materials here. Now, if we have a look in there, I see I've got masses of these. I've got absolutely loads. So we don't need to worry about that too much. And these purple ones over here, like all of the others, actually the blue ones are probably the ones that are going to cause me the most problems. Right in here, because it's this production area over here. They're being used up in these chips here before they're being used up in anything else, and we start to run a bit low on those at times, so that's a little bit of an issue. Right, anyway, back in here, I've only got 12 of those left. I need to have that one finished being made, and then we've got a vertical launch site, which better start launching some other stuff. We'll put that one out over here on this bit, I think. Let's go back and have a look at the shiny. All the shiny, pretty colors. I love the shiny, pretty colors. Look at that at nighttime as well. This does look fantastic. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? That genuinely looks brilliant, doesn't it? There's a vertical launch site. That one is just about done, and we're finished. We now have a vertical launch site, a vertical launching silo. Where did I say I was going to put this? Over here on this little patch of ground right here, I think. So that's got to be, I'm sure, either Dyson Sphere Program or transportation. It is Dyson Sphere Program. So we want to put that one down there. Let's just plonk that one down. It looks like it's got a belt-in feed in there. So what does this give us?
You have built a vertical launching silo. Now you can use it to construct the main structure of the Dyson Sphere. But before that, you need to enter the Dyson Sphere panel to finish planning the Dyson Sphere nodes and frames. After the plan is completed, the vertical launching silo will automatically launch small carrier rockets loaded with Dyson Sphere components to build the nodes and frames. Each rocket provides one structure point, and you can use the vertical launching silo panel to master the required structured points.
Okay. Doesn't seem complicated in the slightest. Small carrier rocket. The delivery vehicle of Dyson Sphere components. If you want to speed up the construction, you need to send more rockets. Well, that sounds simple enough. So, I want to be making some of those. Should be components. Should be that one. Don't have any deuteron fuel rods on me. I'm going to go here. And that's because I don't have any deuterium on me. I can get some, though. I have deuterium right here. Comes out of there. There, see? I click on that one, and I can do that. Right, I've got exactly 60. So I've got some of that. Strange matter. Cannot make in replicator. Really? I need to make that in a particle collider. Oh, no. Deuteron fuel rod. That's the one that I need in there. This is Space Warper Advanced. That turns one green into a Space Warper, which is what I can use for traveling to another star system. Ooh. Or I can just turn one graviton lens into that as well. Interesting to note. I have enough quantum chips here. I can make 3 of these. Let's make 1 for a minute. Let's just go through that long list of items right there. And I'm also going to make some space warpers. I'm not going to take away the green thingies over here. I'm going to just turn some of these graviton lenses into some space warpers. I can make 186 of these. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Because of the distance involved with traveling through space. So I've got that bit over there. We've got these making. Yep. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to land, and I'm going to go in here. Open editor. So now what? We got show all orbits. I've got, these are the orbits that I've got round it. I was told by some people that I may not have the right orbits on here, but I got 9,333 solar cells in total. Generation capacity, 338 megawatts. Is that all? Right. Dyson shell. Nodes in total. Generation capacity. Dyson shell layers. Dyson swarm. Make, build... I don't know anything about this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Let's just have one layer in there then, shall we? Make a build plan. Inspect. Okay, we'll go with just a grid. I don't want to add a new layer. I just want to leave it like that. How do I get out of here? Run game? Oh, that's the run the game in the background. Alright, I'm going to assume that everything is tickety-boo with that, and I'm not going to do anything else to it. So I'll put you over here like this, so you've got a bit of power, you've got a bit of go-go juice on there, and I've got no rockets there. Dirac inversion mechanism, research complete. You've mastered the mass energy storage technology, and you can now use photon generation mode of the ray receiver. You can convert critical photons obtained into antimatter using a miniature particle collider. Ah. Right, so I build a... or just use one that I've got. I've got 3 of these over here. If I have a particle collider, maybe I could do something a bit different. Can I make another particle collider easily and quickly and cheaply? Which one is it? Miniature particle collider. I can make one. Alright, I'll let that one make a minute. I've got the ability now to use a space warper. I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go with that thing, but it can do something. I can also go over here while that is making, and then I can click on this one. I've already opened the editor. I'm going to just do that. I've got bits of ore up here, which I don't really want. I have a small carrier rocket. I made one. I'm going to put that in there. Idle, no demand. Well, how do I make it? The frame of the entire Dyson Sphere is maintained by nodes. So I need frame components. What's this? Frame material? Dyson Sphere component. Use a small carrier rocket to transport them to the planned Dyson Sphere to form the nodes. Okay, I will make one of those, and I will make one of those, just to see what that might do. You in here, I'm going to chuck that, and I'm going to chuck that as well, and then I'm going to destroy them. Like that. And I've got this particle collider, and what I need to do is I need to have a ray receiver working with this particle collider so that we can see what we want to do with that bit. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on with this game at the moment, it must be said. There is an awful lot of complicated stuff going on with this. So if I bring that one over to there like that just for a minute, and I have a look in here and I pick a recipe. So it's that there, mass energy storage. Right, this breaks down into hydrogen and antimatter. So I need critical photons, and those come from a ray receiver. I've made everything else, so let me first just come over this side and see how we go and add stuff in. So, I mean, I guess the very basic way of doing this would be to chuck down a storage system right here. Have a belt running from said storage system here like this, over that way, and then over to here like this. And then I can just take this one, and that will run out onto there, and I can take that one, and that will run into there. And then I go here, and I chuck those two in, and they take them out that way. It's got no power on there, but it should, in theory, be able to take something up. I've got a carrier rocket there. I just got nothing going in. So if I was to pop down some power, now what's it going to do? It hasn't actually done anything. So let's open the editor. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these. Delete that one. Ah. Geodesic. Fuel plan node. I really have no idea what I'm doing with this. Right, well, it's at least launched something. That rocket's gone. And it did at least launch... oh, maybe I just got to launch the rocket rather than... Yeah, because this would load rockets rather than loading anything else. So if I pick up those two, and I hold on to them, and then I would actually make a rocket, and then it would throw the rocket into space rather than trying to chuck anything else into space. So if I was to pick that one up, like that's going to chuck a rocket out rather than doing anything different. So I want a ray receiver at the moment, which is one of these. I can make one of those as well, which is good. And I can drop that down next to this one over here so that we can maybe make some photons, and that's going to get us the antimatter, which in turn gets us the ability to go and do this. Now, I'm researching the universe matrix at the moment, which has apparently got 18 minutes left on there. I think it's going to be a little bit quicker than that. We've got 490 hash rate. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got power shortages again? Yeah, it's because I got power shortages. Right, okay, well, let's never mind. Let's not worry about that too much. Have I finished making... Okay, I've got my rocket. So if I go into here a second and I drop that rocket in, that goes in there like that. Rocket comes out. We've got the whole launching silo going on there. We go as our big rocket. Okay, that looks quite cool. Didn't actually get to see anything else. So let's go into space and see what's happening over in space. There's a rocket going out. The view actual propeller, and what's it doing? This is that bit there. Look, you can see where he's traveling on round. He's doing something here. He's coming to a point right there. Oh, he's basically got a stationary orbit position right there that then stuff would be locked to. And I guess you build out the frame from there, but I'm not really sure how that whole frame thing works. It's a little bit confusing. If we go in here and we have a look. So you got the frame. I've got some points that I've said need to be locked in place, and then if we go into here, you put those in. Make build plan. Build a shell. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why don't you just tell me what to do? It's not doing anything there. A grid. Now what? It's too far apart. Right, I don't understand why it's making me do all of this. Why can't I just click a button to have it automatically place stuff down? It's got the grid laid out here. Why do I have to play join the dots? This is just very confusing, and I don't actually like that layout and setup at all. If I've got to carefully craft every single part of that frame rather than a frame sort of just being figured out with a I'm building supercomputers here that are far more advanced than anything that civilization currently knows. If you're telling me that none of these computers are capable of figuring out how to actually optimize the layout of the Dyson grid, I'm going to be bitterly disappointed with the way that civilization has gone. I really am. So I want to grab one of you, and I'm going to put you close enough there to do something. I see that that ray receiver does actually have an output belt right there. So does that mean if I go and take you here, photon generation, it needs to have a graviton lens? I happen to have some of those. Right, that uses those up. Mode photon generation. So that is generating photons in here. It uses 0.25 of a graviton lens per minute. So we have in feeds and we have out feeds. So if I go over here to logistics, that comes in there. It goes over to here and then it moves up that way. I have another one over this side that can go in, and that will actually move into the machine like that. So we can put the lenses going in there, and then we have right there critical photons. And then I can go and take one of these like this. That one will run there, and it will drop in like that. So that's going to take everything that's going to go into there. We will remove that end piece of belt right there. I've got critical photons on me somewhere. There is a photon. That goes in here like this. I need 2 of these, and that generates material. I've got antimatter coming out of here. So I'm going to need 2 belts coming out of here. I'm going to want one that's going to go that way. I'm going to want one that is going to go that way, like that. And we're going to have some storage. We're going to take one here, and we're going to have... What we're going to do, we'll put one down here like that. And we'll go to logistics, and we will have one of these. That's going to go in that side. And I'm going to have one of those, and that's going to go into that side. I'm going to have out of here, this is going to be, we'll tab, that's going to be the antimatter. And then out of the next one, that one is going to be the hydrogen that comes out of there. And now we go and we take power and we drop that up there like that. And then now have hydrogen going in here. That could go and join in with the rest of the stuff. And then I've also got antimatter right here, which would... That's where we get the antimatter from. So there's the antimatter generation. Uses up the graviton lenses that we've got right here. I'm making more of those. They're right there, so they're actually fairly close by. We could go and use those, and that is going to generate a small quantity of antimatter. Essentially, I could now just leave this game running until I've accumulated 4,000 antimatter in it. I got 8 of them at the moment. It takes a minute or two. I mean, if I get a few more of these, we could just ramp this up a little bit. Be even quicker. The one other thing that I want to do is I want to go and visit another star. The Dyson Sphere thing, we can get back to that if we need to at some point. That's fine. Space Warper, used to activate warp of mecha and logistics vessels. So logistics vessels will need these to be able to travel. Now I've got a whole load of graviton lenses, so I can make these as I go along if I need to. I don't know if the... Yes, okay, so they need to go in there. I got 10 of them in there. I've got plenty of fuel rods as well, so let's go into space. Let's go out up here like this. Right, sail mode starts. Tab to unlock cursor. 3.28 light years there. Capella 1.42. Navi, that's the one that I want to go to there. Right, so how do I get to that one? Target distance 2.16 light years. Now, I'm using up my energy quite rapidly in order to build up speed. I'm now on 2,000 milliseconds per whatever. There was a button that I was supposed to press in order to activate the light jump. I don't remember what that was. Oh, great. Sail operation, basic. So even though I've got that, tab. G. I've now unlocked this one a minute. Mecha core energy, recipe copy operation. Need to set the frame rest. Oh, yeah, we've done that. Conveyor belt, ray receiver work, basic operation, sail operation. Space warpers are necessary. When you are out of planetary gravitational range, you can use the caps lock key to turn on the warp. Okay, so if I go here, what does that do? So I've got it locked onto that one. If I press caps lock, warp engine starts. I've locked onto Navi there. So all I've done is I've pressed caps lock. Do I overshoot this? Does it bring me in correctly? Using up my energy. Slowing me down. Oh. I have a slight problem. Okay, so if I press tab... Navi is that way. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. I've overshot. So what I actually need to... I didn't realize I had to shut the thing off. Now, let's have a look in here. Space Warpers. I used one space warper when I activated it, but I kind of got to wait now until I've built my personal energy reserves back up, or I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? So, I mean, I'm looking at Navi. It's... At least I'm pointing in the right direction for it. 3.49 light years out, so I've gone quite a long way. I don't want to have to do it. Like, I'm light years away from where I want to be, which is probably not the best thing to do. Warp engine starts 1.1, 58 AU, 30, 25. So I need to keep an eye on this. What I didn't do is I didn't focus on that. Ooh. I've run out of power now, which is probably not a bad thing. Because now I'm close enough to Navi there. I've got Navi 3 is the outside area. It's probably quicker just to do this. I don't think it's going to be quicker to do it any other way. I don't want to activate the warp thing again anyway. So let's... Oh, if I press tab again on here... I can remove that now. And I can press tab like this. Right, I've got a little bit of time, so I can go to the map here, like that. And that one seems to be the closest. Navi 3 up there. 4 million iron ore on there. We've also got coal. That's the ocean type water, construction area, wind energy. We've got fire ice of 1.4 on there, optical grating crystals. Okay, so that's a pretty cool planet. And then over here, this one, another 4.3 million. Got silicon. This one's got crude oil, organic crystals, ocean type water. That one, ocean type lava. That was the one I wanted to look at. That's got 25 million iron ore. This is the one that we're supposed to be heading towards. Right, that's the one that we're supposed to be heading towards is Navi 1. We need to get to that one right there. So we're going to go there with 3.7 AU away from it. And we're going to go and land on that one with the lava and everything else. That's the bad boy that we're aiming for. Right there. And that is going to end up giving us... Like, I think this is kind of like the whole point of this. Is that we've got to now come out to something like this one. I've got a few 100,000 iron ore left in our system. Whereas Navi 1 over here has got millions. Navi 1 right there. Press tab. Okay, I don't want to press tab. Oh, I need to press the arrow key to actually line up, don't I? Like this. So 0.8 of an AU. Just need to go straight into Navi 1 as a lava ocean planet. I kind of wanted to see this one anyway before we wrap things up. Don't think we're actually going to end up doing the final round of research on this one. And there we go. So we got 22 iron veins there, 1.6 million. If I just zoom out a little bit, 25 million iron, 25 million copper, loads of titanium, stone. Like, we could gather up lots of iron. We could take straight iron back. We can process a whole load here so that we're doing our basic iron. We take a large supply of iron back. We take a large supply of magnets, magnetic coils. They can go back. Gears can go back. Steel can go back. We could, like, make a lot of these things. There, that's just, again, basics. So we could just be sending back large quantities of electromagnetic turbines and electric motors. Rather than having the basic manufacturing on the home planet, we make the advanced components. And then these here, this needs the graphite from the coal. So those would make back on our home planet, these electromagnetic turbines. We send millions of these back. And when we got more titanium, stuff like that. So that would be the general idea. You just kind of like, we spread out our manufacturing processes across the planet in a way that we've not seen before. Okay. I love this lava ocean. Look at that. Lava ocean. This is awesome. Pure silicon veins there sitting on the surface. This is genuinely brilliant. Okay, which one was the fire ice? Zoom out a little bit. Navi 2 has crude oil and organic crystals. I'm not really all that concerned about what organic crystals look like on the ground. Don't really care. But that one over there, I wanted to just see this. We've got fire ice and optical grating crystals. So we'll have an indicator on there, like that, and we'll go here, like this. And we're going to launch, like this. Okay. So all I need to do is point towards that one, and it would help if I actually activated my sails. So I need to get up to my full 2,000. I've got 400 left on each of those manual research items over there. I could start doing a little bit of the white ones, like we could just do a manufacturer that's going to put together a couple of those white blocks and just get that last one going. But I think that's going to have to be it for the series, really. We get that one there, we'll get the white one started. It's just, that's literally just going to be a sit and wait type thing. Unless I'm genuinely planning on sitting here and expanding out a whole load more, which would mean building up these new chains that we've got on these planets here that we're looking at right now, which is not something I actually want to do. So, let me zoom out a little bit. We go into map mode. We've got optical grating crystals right there. So let's go to that one first. Straight up this way. Somewhere here. There we've got optical gratings crystals. We've got a lovely purple crystal right there that looks quite cool. That one, I'm assuming that that is just gathered with a standard gathering thingy-majiggy. And then the optical gratings crystals, that's from the make the Casimir crystals for that. Use of rare optical grating crystals to make those. So that's a nice, easy one there. And then there's the fire ice thing. Where's that? Titanium. We've got titanium everywhere here. Titanium. Fire ice vein. There. I got 1.4 million. It's one vein of that. So there's one vein on this entire planet. It's right there. Can I can't even click on that one to have a look at it. So I need to go... Where even am I? I'm up here. Oh no, I'm over here. Oh, I was wondering what that light is. That's just telling me where other stuff is. If I bring you up round there, I've got titanium. Oh, I'm heading in the right direction for the fire. The fire ice crystals, we just want to have a quick look at those. There we go. That just looks like stone, essentially. It's just white stone. That's all it is. We got 1.4 million of that. Looks very nice. Let me go into... Nope. That one's... What did I use the fire ice crystals for? You know, I'm going to land. Nope, I don't want dismantle mode. I want a land mode here. There. Right. What can I do with fire ice crystal? Got a fire ice crystal right there. Fill type. Fuel chamber plus 40%. It's cage-like microstructure. To use... Oh, graphene. Graphene, right. Energetic graphene right here. It's coal. Plastic. Energetic graphene. Wait, what? As cage-like microstructure is similar to ice, like white solid, owning covalent bonds in a critical state, allowing it to be used to produce graphene. Oh, no, not... And that's graphite, that is, not graphene. There. Graphene. I need 2 of these. Cannot make in the replicator anyway. I can only make that in a chemical facility. But 2 of these join together a bit of hydrogen. No, actually 2 of these make hydrogen and those. Ah. Right, well, that's all very nice. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't actually want it. I'm littering. I've only just turned up on this planet. I'm littering already. This is terrible. So we're going to go into flight mode like this. We're going to get off the planet like this. Actually, I want to press tab. Is it tab that I want to be on? No, I want to... Ah, there we go. Right. Sail mode starts. Tab to unlock the cursor. That's all we needed. Alright, now if I pull myself out of here, there's Navi 2. I'm looking for my home planet. There's Indy. Have we got the names of the planets here anywhere? Jewel. Oh, I see. It's going to show us the close ones. Navi 1 and 2. Capella would be the one that we want to get to. So if I do a click on that one over there, and then I do this, I basically zoom in on there. We're going to activate the sail speed and bring that all the way up. We've only got 120 blocks left to go in our manual research. We should be able to get back before that is finished. All the way up to maximum speed. Now about halfway on there. I got 2 light years to go on this. So if I just press caps lock, warp engine starts, and we're away with a whoosh. Now the warp engine is just going to run anyway. I'm 50 AU. I've just got to time this right now. 19, 15, 12... and come out of warp now. 1.5 AU away from our center over here. It's Capella 3 that I want to head to. I can actually, if I tab a minute and I disable that indicator and then press tab again so that I'm back on this. And then all I need to do is go, we've got Capella 3. And I need to get to our little moon. And is that on Capella 3 or is that a different one? I think... Where are we? We're over the other side of that planet. That's not good. We need to go over here. So I've got the logistics vessels coming out around there. Ah, there we go. Capella 4. It's hidden around the side. Steady. Steady. There we go. Sail mode ends. You have unlocked the universe matrix. It is the ultimate crystallization of the theory of everything and reveals the ultimate mystery of the universe. So that is the final little bit that we wanted to do. So there's one more thing that I do want to do here, and that is I want to make a couple of those white blocks, and we will put them into the research facility just so that we can say we've done that. We've been to another star system. We've been to all kinds of planets. I've launched some components for that. I haven't really done very much of that, admittedly, but I've done some. That's what counts. Oh, I know what we need to do. Well, actually, first we want to have a look in here. So that one cannot make in replicator, made in a research facility. So I need to get all of the... So I need to build a research facility. So we want to go to research, and I want to make not enough items. Oh, yeah. I need to actually make one. Right. I will make... Oh, I'm making 10 there. I actually mean to make 10. I don't want to make one. I just want to see this happening. That's all we want to do, is we just want to make one. So we're going to bring this one down over here. And... I reckon if we pop that one down onto the corner down there, that's going to be the exact right spot. I want to go to research. I want to put this one down here. See, it takes 3 in on each side. So if I drop that one down there like that, and then I go into here, and I go produce like that, I've got to get all of the ingredients. So there's one other ingredient that I need to go and get that I didn't bring back with me, which is... Where did we put it? Oh, it's here. Right in here. On our little trip while we were away, we actually did all right. We got quite a few of these antimatter bits. So, yeah, it's just a time thing, really. We just need a bit of time to be able to produce enough of the white blocks. So if I... No, I don't want this mantle mode. I want that mode. I drop back down here, and I'll go in here and manually chuck in... Oh, I can put 40 of them in. I can put 80 of those in. Right, we got a whole load of those in place. Next up, we just want to go with logistics in here, and I will go with 1, 2, and 3, and then I want to go over this side, and I've got... I didn't think that through, did I? I'm just going to manually drop these in. So I'm going to take 200 of those, and I'm going to take 200 of those, like that. I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to drop 200 in there. I'm going to drop 100. Okay. We drop 100 in there like that. So I've got them in, and then I've got the others there, over there. They don't have any power. I'll put that in there. Ideal. Now we're going. Cooking on gas now. We're making white cubes. My power supply is a little bit limited. We've only got like 50% power supply, but we're fine with that. Mission completed. Right in there. Congratulations. We need 4,000 of these. Lack of research materials. Use inventory items. I'm not going to use inventory items for that one. The only reason I don't like having it switched off of that is because here it tells me what the actual research is. This takes a little while. We're getting like 2 per minute in here. Do it like that. Okay. Right. I've got a few in here. I've got one. Let's get another one, and we'll see if I take that one out. I've already done some manual research right in here. And there's another one. So someone somewhere is researching. You don't seem to be researching. Oh. It's researching me with the manual research. It's just letting me do it at the moment. If I turn that off, I can chuck it into there. Anyway, we're done. We are done. That is going to be the end of the series for now. I have got to the point where I'm making these. We can just expand that out a little bit, and we could get a bit further. We've been to another solar system. We've seen the lava planet. We've seen the fire ice and stuff like that. We know how that works. We've made a start on building a Dyson Sphere. We've got like 3 components out there now, so we're really cooking on gas with that one. Overall, I like the game. I do. I think this game is a lot of fun. I think this game's got a lot of potential. The updates that they've got planned, this game is just going to expand way beyond what it is at the moment, because we've got the solar system right here. We've got the near star systems right here, and we can actually go and we can set stuff up on all of these. That's 43 light years away. Don't know what I got on some of these. I don't know what I got on that one either, but I mean, you can look at some of these that are close by. Signals detected. I got a sulfuric acid ocean right there. I mean, this is insane. So there's all kinds of stuff that we're going to be able to get. And there's also a big combat update. It actually stated there's going to be a combat update, so I don't know what that's going to be. Hostile planets, alien civilizations, who knows? So there's a lot of potential with this game, and so far I'm really impressed with what I've seen, and I've really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play it any longer. I really hope that you've enjoyed this series. So if you have enjoyed this video or you've enjoyed this series, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.